Sean Diddy Combs, once a king of hip-hop, now facing a legal battle that could change his life forever. What's next for the music mogul after his recent conviction? And when will we finally know his fate? Stay tuned, because today we're diving into all the details of Diddy's trial, his sentencing, and what it could mean for the future of one of music's most influential figures. Earlier this year, Sean Diddy Combs was at the center of a dramatic courtroom showdown. After a lengthy trial, a New York jury delivered a verdict that left the public in shock. Combs was found guilty of transportation to engage in prostitution, but there was a silver lining. He was acquitted on the more serious charges, including sex trafficking and racketeering. That's right, the rapper and mogul dodged two major charges that could have kept him behind bars for much longer. Now, 3 months after that dramatic verdict, Combs' sentencing is finally on the horizon. So when can we expect to find out how much time, if any, the music mogul will spend behind bars? Well, according to Judge Arun Subramanian, the sentencing is set for October 3rd. Yes, that's just around the corner. But here's the twist. While Combs' legal team pushed for an earlier sentencing date in September, they've since dropped that request, and the trial judge has ruled that the date will remain October 3rd. And you know what that means. Combs will spend the next couple of months waiting to find out if his decades-long career will come to a dramatic and painful halt. As for the potential sentence, well, the stakes are high. Combs is facing up to 20 years in prison on the 2 prostitution-related charges he was convicted of. That's 2 full decades behind bars, which could completely alter the trajectory of his life and legacy. But his legal team isn't going down without a fight. Instead of the maximum sentence, Combs' attorneys are pushing for something much less, a sentence ranging from 21 to 27 months, roughly 2 years. That's a far cry from the 51 to 63 months, or around 4 to 5 years, that the prosecution is asking for. So what's the real story here? Will Combs serve time in prison? Will his legal team be able to get him a lighter sentence? Or will the prosecution's demands for a longer stint behind bars win the day? Well, here's the thing. Combs has already been behind bars since his September arrest, so he'll get credit for time served. That means when it's time to hand down the final sentence, the months he's already spent in federal custody will be counted, potentially reducing his overall time in prison. But here's a twist that may surprise you. Combs hasn't let this legal battle break his spirit. Despite the conviction, his defense team is hailing the acquittal on the sex trafficking and racketeering charges as a major victory. In fact, his attorney, Anna Estevo, couldn't hide her excitement when she spoke to the press right after the verdict was announced. When he returned to prison after the verdict, Combs was met with a standing ovation. That's right, a standing ovation from the people who've seen it all, his fellow prisoners. Defense attorney Mark Agnifilo spoke to the media about the impact this had on Combs. They said, "We never get to see anyone who beats the government. They were inspired by him." I think he really took that to heart. Now I know what you're thinking. What does this all mean for the future of Diddy? His music career, his business empire, his legacy? It all hangs in the balance as he prepares to learn his sentence. The question is, will the mogul be able to bounce back from this legal setback? Or will this be the beginning of the end for one of hip-hop's greatest success stories? Only time will tell. But one thing is for sure, this trial has made the world take a hard look at Diddy's empire. Whether he walks out of this situation with a slap on the wrist or years behind bars, the music mogul's future is uncertain, and the entertainment world is watching closely. Now we want to hear from you. What do you think Diddy's fate will be? Will the judge go easy on him, or will he serve a lengthy prison sentence? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We want to know what you think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to keep up with all the latest updates on Diddy's trial. And as always, stay tuned for more breaking news in the world of entertainment. We'll see you next time with more updates, more drama, and more headlines that matter to you. Until then, stay informed and keep the conversation going. This is Channel Name, signing off.